forward. What is the meaning of life? Why am I here? How can I experience ultimate peace or mind? These are some of the few questions you probably ask yourself. Unfortunately, no one seems to answer these questions correctly. To answer these questions, you have to understand the whole concept of metaphysics. Get all the info you need here. The Metaphysics Journal. The most important book you'll ever read on metaphysical matters. Chapter 1. Introduction. Synopsis. Metaphysics is known as the branch of philosophy that observes the exact nature of reality, whether invisible or visible. It includes the relationships between matter and mind, attribute and substance, and a lot more. The basics. Metaphysics is a comprehensive scope of philosophy and is not a science. Even if it is closely related to spirituality, it is not tied to any religion. Through understanding metaphysics, you can easily answer any questions you like. The confusing fact about the term metaphysics is that it has been used to explain multiple subjects. The typical examples of these are God, religion, life after death, psychology, positive thinking, laws of the universe, and alike. In understanding metaphysics, you have to know that it is very unique. It tackles all details related to exploring reality. This field teaches you to be open-minded to possibilities, new ideas and interpretations. Metaphysics is a fascinating expedition beyond the physical world. While studying its principles, you will ponder on the questions that the logical mind cannot figure out. With this field, you will learn about yourself and true scenery in the process. To get more information about metaphysics, this is your chance to explore more. Simply use this book as your guide. Chapter 2. Metaphysics Basics. Synopsis. Metaphysics is considered as the oldest branches of philosophy. This study is the most essential and fundamental type of all branches. Unlike other philosophies, it explains the vital relationship that takes place between the person's metaphysical view and his/her manner of interpreting the universe and the world. According to metaphysicians, this field has answered a very simple yet deep question: what is? This question includes everything that is in the world, from the creature nature, the appearance of the outer world, and the existence of reality. All philosophical and scientific schools are based in different metaphysical views. The diversities in metaphysical views enable the uniqueness and distinctions of every school of thought in sciences and philosophy. A closer look. The origin of the word metaphysics comes from the Greek terms, meta and physika. Once it is combined, it translates as beyond nature. Most individuals think it was Aristotle who first invented the word metaphysics. However, it was Andronicus of Rhodes who claimed to have used the word in describing the body of work Aristotle formed after concentrating on physics. Through this, meta referred to the immense philosopher's work which started after physics. Currently, metaphysics have taken on an innovative meaning. This field may be classified as a subject. As compared to physics, metaphysics explains things which go further than scientists. Therefore, third eye and paranormal activities came under the introduction of metaphysics. Metaphysics is a very crucial area. Believe it or not, every individual possesses a certain metaphysical system even if they have never studied the discipline. Say for instance, the nature of survival is one of the most fundamental concepts in metaphysics. People who believe that the world around them is real and has a physical subsistence possess a metaphysical vision. Another essential area of metaphysics is the law governing the universe and the world. Among the different laws, the law of causality is considered as the most significant. It defines each action as a result of an earlier action. This law defines metaphysics and it leads to two distinct perceptions of the world. The predictable causation can either lead to a primary cause or endless causation. Those people who believe that there is a primary cause trust in the reality of God. However, those individuals who believe in the chances of endless causation possess an anarchic or a chaotic view of the world's existence. Furthermore, metaphysics is not limited to these areas of study. With comprehensive studies, it is quite complex for anyone to offer a detailed definition of metaphysics. The reason behind this is that this area encompasses all the nature of metaphysics. Regardless of this, one thing is certain: all individuals have a metaphysical perception that enables them to view the universe in a definite manner. Branches of metaphysics. There are 3 branches of metaphysics. These branches include ontology, theology, and universal science. Ontology is the main branch of philosophy. It deals with the study of the nature of reality. The theology, on the other hand, is the study of God. It answers if God really exists or not. Among the different types, Universal science is the hardest type. It involves the search for the principles such as the origin of fundamental laws, universe, logic and many more. Why do you need to understand metaphysics? The application of any metaphysical principles helps the acceleration of one's evolution. Through understanding this field, you can easily answer the different questions that come into your mind. You will also be able to distinguish reality from fantasy. The concept of metaphysics is very comprehensive. The more aspects you learn, the more you understand this field. Metaphysics has an inspirational value. It covers both the spiritual and physical aspects of man. It begins where the conventional psychology leaves off and goes dogmatic religion. The information about metaphysical can help you in many ways. It can teach you the existence of numerous cosmic laws that operate in the universe. It will also help you understand the different miracles in the environment and many more. What is metaphysician? Metaphysicians are people who seek to understand the essence of reality. These individuals desire to know why things exist and the reasons why they exist. With these professionals, people are able to understand the real concept of the metaphysician. Their main task is to keep on searching for the truth behind every action. Chapter 3. Using meditation synopsis. Meditation can be done in multiple ways. It can occur as chanting, imagery or as a prayer. These schemes are all valid to improve your awareness of a higher flat of existence. Meditation calms the mind and allows the freedom to see other reality levels. Some meditation types have no further uses other than to tranquilize the mind. This is considered as a very therapeutic solution. To obtain this, there are several strategies you can use. Prayer is intended to have a relationship with the divine. Visualization also develops the capabilities of the mind to attain outward manifestations of what the person is imagining. Mantra meditations insert a term which activates a reflective state. Each type of meditation procedure involves a metaphysical use and purpose. The metaphysical use of meditation calming the mind is significant in metaphysical work. In fact, it is considered as the first step. In this meditation process, the idea is to concentrate on your thoughts. You must always be free from any distractions and negative thoughts. Visualization in meditation, on the other hand, is a vital element in metaphysical healing. To get what you desire, a mental representation of your achievement must be present in your mind. However, if you are confused or distracted, it would be quite difficult to keep this representation. In some cases, other practices may persuade you to use a religious image as a visual icon. Whatever you use, these two methods are effective for meditation. Prayer is a similar word of metaphysical treatment, even if it is performed in a different way. Unity with a higher power offers a metaphysical juice in attaining superficial manifestation of your ultimate goal. Inspiring one's spirit is also a significant aspect of metaphysical treatment and meditation. The most effective solution includes the idea that in the method of receiving one's desire, every person involved also gets benefits. Chakra meditation for healing mind, soul and body. Chakra meditation is the fundamental key to mental clarity, emotional stability and physical health. Why? It is because the human chakras work as conductors, sorting out energy from the earth and heaven to unify. These chakras are energy vortexes that stimulate multiple endocrine organs in the body. They are depicted as a funnel with a tiny tube inside that funnel. Chakras are doors which acquire life energy to flow throughout the human aura. Their main purpose is to vitalize the physical body and to promote self-conscious awakening. They are also connected with mental, emotional and physical faculties. The aura is considered as the eighth chakra. The human's first chakra extends outside the body. It can be found between the thighs and halfway of the physical body and knees. The seventh chakra, on the other hand, is located on the top of the head. Other chakras are organized in sequence along the neck, spine and skull. Even if the chakras are not seen with the naked eye, they can be recognized by professional subtle energy workers. Why chakra meditation? Most people prefer to look for a reputable and professional individual who is trained in subtle energy. With his/her assistance, they learn how their body operates on a metaphysical level. These metaphysical energy workers can inform you which chakras are in a poor state and overworked. They offer help through giving tips on how to alleviate that burden. Say for instance, if the chakras are performing at a poor level, remaining chakras will be forced to get the slack. These non-malfunctioning chakras can blow out any healthy chakras. If your hip or back goes out of alignment, you need to visit a chiropractor for immediate remedies. Similarly, A metaphysical energy specialist can help you in adjusting misaligned chakras. Benefits of metaphysical meditation. Metaphysical meditation has multiple benefits. Regardless of the type of meditation, each session leaves you feeling renewed and refreshed with a better ability to focus and a clearer mind. If you don't know the different meditative benefits, here they are. Offers general well-being and improvement of the body. When you meditate, you are entering a condition of concentration that develops nutrient and blood flow. It also boosts your strength and health. Provides improved concentration. This focus is applicable to both physical and mental matters. Those people who keep on meditating also have a healthy nervous system. Lowers your oxygen consumption. Meditation reduces and deepens your breathing. It also reduces your heart rate and blood pressure while developing the efficiency and strength of blood flow. Free from heart attacks. If you keep on meditating, you will never experience the different symptoms of heart failure. Meditation also increases the serotonin production of your body, which in turn helps in boosting your behavior and mood patterns. Helps in treating major operations. Meditation improves your immune system and increases the number of valuable killer cells. It also helps in combating pathogens and cancerous cells. Reduces anxiety and muscle tension. This healing process helps in developing relaxation levels. It also helps eliminate headaches and continuous body aches. As you will notice, these different benefits are perfect for relaxing both the mind and body. Whatever types of metaphysical meditation you use, expect that you will get its positive results. Chapter 4. Remote Viewing. Synopsis. Remote viewing is the ability to recognize events that are happening at a distance from you. Even if remote viewing is often associated with psychics, it is an inborn ability that most human beings possess. However, most people have not developed this ability. Concepts of remote viewing. Remote viewing has complex concept. It is often based on spawning applications and scientific protocols. At present, most intelligence specialists learn remote viewing methods through workshops and websites. Some, on the other hand, prefer to learn this ability through gaining information from specific people or objects known as structures. Everyone can practice remote viewing. You just need to maintain an open mind and keep on practicing. This ability is unique, as it covers the intuiting or interdimensional experience of a certain place, person, energy, idea, emotion, abstraction, dimension, vortex, event, emotion and activity selected by the viewer or other person involved. Steps on how to target remote viewing structures. Learning how to perform remote viewing is not too difficult. However, it requires an accurate process and strategy for effective results. The following are the step-by-step procedures on how to perform remote viewing. Step 1. Look for quiet place. Similar with other psychic abilities, remote viewing requires a quiet place. With a peaceful environment, you are more open to subtle perceptions of your intuitive mind. To look for quiet place, make sure that you are completely alone. Remote viewing requires deep focus. Therefore, it is essential to pick a position that makes you feel relaxed and comfortable. Depending on your choice, you can lie down or sit on the floor. Step 2. Relax your body. While performing remote viewing, take a deep breath. Continue this process in a slow rhythmic process. Always feel the air coming into your body. Visualize that the air you breathe is refreshing your body. You also need to imagine that the air is cleansing your whole body and anxiety is leaving you with deep relaxation. Follow this step for at least 10 minutes. Step 3. Empty your mind. Since your body is relaxing, you have to push all your doubts and problems away. Also, you need to concentrate on what you are doing. Once the thoughts still come in, don't be annoyed. Just focus and continue to clear your conscious mind. Step 4. Pick a structure that you prefer to view. Simply think about the structure you wish to see. The structure can be a person, thing or a place. While thinking about the structure, never allow your conscious mind to fill in any information. Let your subconscious mind perform all the tasks. While focusing on the structure, certain feelings and thoughts will increase in your subconscious mind. You also need to pay attention to details such as taste, smell, shape, size and color. Step 5. Jot down your observations. After collecting details about the structure, open your eyes and get your notebook. You have to record everything you feel, see and thinks. If you can, it is best to sketch the structural parts. The main concept is to use the information that you received to search real details about the structure. Once you are done, check your accuracy. Just visit the structure to see if you are correct. Upon following these procedures for remote viewing, it would be easy for you to master this ability. Take note that the more you practice, the more precise your remote viewing will be. Chapter 5. Creating Sacred Spaces Synopsis. Creating your own sacred space restores your peace of mind. It also gives you a chance to reconnect with your sense of self and get your power back. Exploration of the sanctuary is designed to make a bond with the divine as your soul. Spirituality is more than an emotional and psychological need. It is also an inherent biological need, as your spirit, energy and personal power are united. Creating a sacred space, how to do it. Making a room where you can reflect is not too easy. However, if you know the right steps and procedures, you will find it simple. Below are 5 ways on how to create a sacred space, convert a guest room or attic, or just make a window seat in your living area for self-nourishment. A space that you consider sacred sets the tone for your ultimate purpose. Hang a billowy curtain, screen and beads to emphasize the significance of the environment as a place of privacy. This space can be used to get inner guidance and knowledge. You can also draw, write, paint or listen to birds singing outside the window. To make the mood for prayer, meditation or contemplation, place pillows on the floor. You also need to purchase a comfy chair that supports your back. Arrange an altar with spiritual objects to carry the energy of spirituality. In making an altar, all you need is a small table with a specific fabric. Insightful book or soft music will also give you inspiration. You can use this to make you feel at ease and increase your spiritual energy. What items to place in a sanctuary? There are several things you can place in a sacred place. Depending on your choice, you can use scented candles. When burning, they can help you concentration on meditation. Scented candles also add a touch of aroma to your environment. Another item that is best for sacred places is the plants. These plants can be used to add a sweet fragrance and color to your sanctuary. Adding desktop water also adds to your place of sacredness. It provides the calming sounds of water and removes other noises in the surrounding. Live fish and sounds of water also offer healing energy for your sacred space. Types and characteristics of sacred spaces. There are 3 distinct types of sacred spaces, and these include a room, a location for a specific item, and a location for an interruption-free block of time. They share the same characteristics such as being clutter-free, clean, quiet, and peaceful. These sacred spaces are all easy to maintain. Therefore, it would be easy for you to decide which type of space will meet your needs and preferences. Importance of a sacred space. If you want to relieve your stress and achieve peace of mind, you have to create your own sacred space. Imagine a messy room with noisy kids. If you have this kind of room, do you think you can refresh your mind? To have a tranquil environment, you have to ensure that no one will disturb you. While inside your room, you can experience rest and relaxation, and with a sacred space, you can do anything you want without any distractions. To create the best sacred space, some people prefer to ask assistance from experts such as an interior decorator. Take note that you don't need to spend a high amount of money just to transform your room into a sacred one. By using your creativity, you can do it all alone within a short period of time. Chapter 6. Learn Inner Guidance Skills Synopsis. If you trust your inner guidance, it often leads you to take steps that are on placement with who you are. After doing this, you will feel harmony. But, there are times that you want to try new things. Even if your inner guidance tells you to take the jump, you believe that you lack self-confidence. In this case, you will surely ask yourself, how do I develop my self-confidence? Things to do before starting your inner guide. Before you begin your inner guidance, you have to ensure that you are in a good mood. Your mood will greatly influence this skill. It is also best to search for a safe and quiet place where you will never be disrupted. You also need to prepare a pencil or pen for recording key ideas. You have to imagine how good you feel when you receive answers or turn inward. You also need to know that the longer you drift from yourself, the farther this may take to learn. It is also your duty to identify that negativity from the day may require to be released as you turn inmost. What to do as you turn to your inner guide? You need to start slowly. Calm yourself and recognize that you are in a quiet and safe atmosphere. It is also best to become aware of your body and let yourself become comfortable and relaxed. You also need to pay attention to the representations that your mind supplies you. In some cases, you will know your desires from the images that your mind provides. Then, jot down all these images for future purposes. After turning your inner guide, take time reading what you have written. Then, you have to apply principles of rationality to the ideas if they are rational and healthy. Make sure that you learn how to turn up the volume of your inner voice. You also need to follow the good ideas that you have developed. You can also plan to attend any workshop related to learning rational thinking, solving your emotional problems, relaxation training, success training, goal setting and many more. Use these workshops to drive you to your preferred destinations. Tips for tapping your inner guidance. There are 5 simple tips on how to tap your inner guidance. These simple and effective tips include the following. Make your life simpler. Learning inner guidance is like a radiant light at the core of a garden. If you maintain your garden organized and clean, you can easily find your center and perceive the light. Open up your space. Using garden as an example, you have to remove all the weeds. You also need to make your space for your inner guidance for great communication. Calm your mind. You have to remove all your worries and try to keep calm. You will soon find out that your inner guidance has a soft voice. Be patient. During your first inner guidance, you will hear different voices. But, you should not lose hope. You just need to be patient and wait for it to happen. Chapter 7. Learn Remote Influencing. Synopsis. Remote influencing is always the top concern in all magic communities and psychics. This practice began several years ago. Old traditions of voodoo, shamans and huna have different techniques of remote influences. In the past, they were often used to curse, to heal and to wage war. Remote influencing defined. Remote influencing is a mind technique that helps in boosting ESP or extrasensory perception skills. This is achieved through the use of the subconscious mind. It also includes the ability to affect other people's decisions from a distance, through suggesting some actions to be taken by an individual receiving the suggestion. Remote influencing is a vital tool that permits you to become a master of your own future. This ability comes naturally to any person who will see and hear. Take note that there is no mystery underlying in this mind technique. Manifesting your desired results with remote influencing. Using remote influencing to manifest your desired results is quite simple. You need to have your desired goal in a simple affirmation. Your indication for this goal should be prepared before beginning. At first, you have to go into a comfortable alpha to theta mind state. A quick and easy way to do this is through focusing on breathing from your abdominal part 2 to 3 times. Then, imagine a white cloud of light energy in front of your face. This signifies the intelligent matrix. You also need to visualize a symbol of having this condition in your life. Say for instance, you may want a symbol of the dollar for money and scale and balance for health. Then, say I attract money or anything you want. Afterwards, you have to watch the cloud and change its color. The color depends on your preferences. Like green for money, orange for health and pink for love. Always follow this step at least 8 minutes a day. Chapter 8. Understanding Reality Correctly. Synopsis. What is real? Are things like houses, trees and cars real? Is God real? Through understanding reality, you can answer all your questions. With your knowledge about reality, you can strengthen your beliefs and resolve inconsistencies in the beliefs of other people. Reality defined. The term reality comes from the Latin word res, which means fact or thing. It also pertains to the actual existence. Ultimate reality, on the other hand, refers to those things that exist at its deepest. Your knowledge about reality may be largely incomplete, conscious or unconscious or highly systematic. It is structured and controls your life. Your understanding of reality works as a filter and monitor incoming sensory signals. It also undergirds what you do with your life, what you believe in, what you think and feel and much more. Why do you need to understand reality? An accurate understanding of reality is vital to human being. It helps you reconcile the diverse and conflicting claims of the secular world, modern science and religious faith. It also integrates multiple dimensions of your life, faith, thought and systematic framework that will offer you with everlasting strength. If you understand reality, you can make better choices because you are familiar with what is real and not. You can also take away misconceptions and false beliefs which could lead to pain, disappointment and anxiety. Your knowledge about reality can also provide you with a great and deep satisfaction. It will also help you understand other people even more, thus making you more mature. Chapter 9. Understand Consciousness. Synopsis. Consciousness is an elusive phenomenon. It is when the ideas about what is happening around are crystal clear. People can predict the outcome of the stimuli of the surroundings. They can also sense the bad and good about your feelings and thoughts. The study of consciousness is quite complex. It depends on the integration of multiple interconnected networks in the nervous system. Healthy individuals pass through these shades of consciousness both day and night. Consciousness doesn't mean that you are lucid of fears. It means that you can perceive your own fears. Even if consciousness keeps on expanding through the experiential method, it has no mass or portion. Therefore, it cannot be defined through scientific inquiry. Consciousness uses matter as a covering to create physical reality possible. It dwells in the smallest possible unit and manifests as in atoms. Do's and don'ts for controlling your self-conscious. If you do not know how to control your self-consciousness, then you should gather more facts on how to manage it. For better understanding, here are some tips you need to consider. Self-consciousness is natural. It is a means for human beings to interact and understand others. To manage it, you must first develop a strong belief and understand yourself. Meditate and reflect on your value. Identify that you are your feelings and thoughts. Always know and accept them for what they are. Nobody can take them away from you, unless you permit them to do it. Taking responsibility for your own self. Simply recognize how you communicate and behave, as it is your responsibility. Develop your self-consciousness. You can do this through self-inventory, internal stock and image of your success or achievement. These things are effective while having a reflection. Learn to relax and improve an anchored key for that leisure. Increase the ability to breathe and attach this to your condition. Then, overlay this condition in your positive self-image. Avoid self-criticism, constant seeking of approval and self-doubt. Always learn to love yourself for who you are. Subconscious versus conscious mind. Both conscious and subconscious is coined to show the aspects of the mind. Subconscious gives meaning through the language of images and symbols. Conceptual thinking, beliefs, creative ideas and abstract forms of thinking are the common forms of expressions found in the subconscious. It also grasps the memory of the life experiences and follows the generic behavior. Consciousness, on the other hand, provides expression to your awareness or waking state. Individuals' sensory experiences supply details from the outside world. Wrapping up. Metaphysical versus man-made. Creativity requires that men don't take any man-made fact for granted. It needs an unborrowed vision. It is the ability to question the man-made facts that others view as an unchanging and eternal given. Men are not restricted to judging the man-made. They have creativity and the ability to reorganize the aspects of reality. They do this through the use of their imagination. The power of creativity does not oppose the fact that the metaphysically given is complete. It is not the power to make or redefine reality, but to rearrange the current aspects in reality. The main purpose of this is to achieve their values. The essential difference exists between the rules of metaphysics and those which men create to manage themselves. The confusion about the two come in different types of issues. Here they are. The belief that the man-made is metaphysical. Its essential distinction is that the preferences of men are not necessary. Say for instance, any particular law is chosen. Most people claim that things are the way they are and nothing can modify them. If they are man-made, it is still wrong. This error is often an excuse for not moving. The belief that the metaphysical is man-made. This flaw is often made in the aspect of ethics, in which hypothesis shows that a man can act in such a way that he is allowed to. Say for instance, a man can be selfless, but this is very destructive. In order to live, that man must act in his own awareness to continue his life. With these details, you can easily distinguish the real meaning of metaphysical, reality, consciousness and other related details.